check it out. We're here to go ahead and move Miss Venus over here. I started thinking, I know we got fruit still on here, but I figured if I don't go ahead and start thinking about moving her now, it's going to be a lot longer for her to go ahead and get some roots in for the winter time. So today we're going to go ahead and 1, harvest this fruit, and 2, we're going to free her up and put her into her new location. So how much can I do that on live? We don't know. Stick around and let's find out though. Happy Sunday to you folks. Hang on here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If the mic goes out, I may have to run, but we'll see. Or just use this without it. But ooh. All right. First things first. These things, this is Venus mango, and it sucks that I have to go ahead and harvest these right now. I'd prefer to have these perfectly tree ripened, but I started thinking, I was like, after making my last video, at the very end, I was like, well, I was talking about survival, and here I am thinking about moving this one later once this fruit's off, but I'm going, really the move is to go ahead and get the fruit off now, move the tree, bend test, see it's not quite ready. Look, I'm bending it this way. I mean, it's fully mature, but I think that I gotta go ahead and, oh, that's a little bit better. Any sap? No sap. So, is fully mature. These aren't the largest Venus, right? But this is also the first set of Venus as well. There was, I think, 4 to start with. 4 or 5. But excellent mango. If you haven't had Venus, it's an Indo-Chinese. One of my favorites. Honestly, I don't want to say too much because there's still a top video for all the mangoes for the year that I will let you know which ones I like the best this year. But I'm telling you, this one is an excellent variety. I'm glad that we have her. I just have to move her because she's a monster tree. She's going to be a big tree, big fruit. So I don't want to go ahead and have her trapped in here. Got to cut her free. If it's meant to be, then, well, I'm going to cut more than that. And so be it. But, oh man, a little bit of ant pressure on here. Let's see about the bend test. Nope. Not so much. They're like, hey, let us hang on there. That one broke. Nice and clean. No sap, so. But still, I would have preferred a little bit longer. Another week or whatnot. Nothing crazy on the color. That's all right. This one we'll harvest as well. We'll show you the difference. Roughly the same size. No sap, so you know that it is just about cooked all the way. Not totally tree ripened, but it's all right. It's about getting the tree where she needs to be, right, folks? All right, these are going to go into the gorilla cart. We'll start cutting. We're going to relocate her. It's time. And then what I could do is put more trees in here, potted trees, for the winter time. So best part about my plan is that there is no plan and it's constantly changing, right? There's no plan. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, every day changes, man. I was like, woke up and I'm like, man, if I don't go ahead and make a move now, and I know we're in storm season, this isn't the best time to plant, but really, what's the worst that happens? You know, the 100-mile-an-hour wind's gonna blow your tree over. You stand it right back up once it's done. Onwards you go. But we'll go ahead and cut these lines, get all this stuff off. She's gonna get a big haircut because it's a lot easier to go ahead and trim now with the shock of movement than later. Give her a big haircut. That way it also allows me to keep her warm here in the winter time. And yes, all those mangoes are accounted for. There's only 3 of them, so I'm sorry, folks. But trust me, get your hands on Venus. It is a definite keeper. You got definitely top 10. I'll say that. I will say that. Excellent. Indo-Chinese flavors. You know, between this one and the M4, I know there was a discussion on the forum about it. There's a big difference. You know, this one I'm eating the skin on for sure. M4, I'm not eating the skin on that. But cut that one back. Could even take this branch, but it produced, so I like it. I like it. We'll keep that one. And then got this rope in here I gotta take off. This Indo-Chinese flavor is one of my favorite flavors. I'm a big fan. I'll always have them. Between this one and Kathy now, woo, it's tough. What do I have to do? Untie that? Or just cut her free, right? And this was with the rope. Let's see what she looks like without it here, folks. We're gonna have to cut. I ain't got time. She's a little bit wider. Yep. Yeah, that was with me tying her back. So she's gonna be happier out there in a better location. More sun as well. Well, it's pretty, yeah, it's more sun. It will be full sun there, but also full winter. So this year, we'll see what we can do. We'll go down to the first node here on these branches. Take. You got to keep the tag, folks. That's what makes it legit. And even these will set it way back. I got some bigger clippers. I don't know why I'm using these, but cuts through pretty nicely anyway. I don't know if you, oh, probably can't even see that. Sorry, folks. Should have had you this way. All right. So down low over here, we're going to take, you know what, take this whole branch back. And that's coming off. Oh, I done took the birds home. I done took the home away. I must put it on another tree. Oh, Glenn will get her. How many people ask me still, is that a real bird? I'm like, yeah. It's real to me, man. Real to us. This whole branch right here. Come back. Might as well. It's gonna hurt, folks, but it's for her own good. That way I can wrap her up really nice and tight in the winter. And in 2 years, we'll get even more food. So can't be afraid to hurt your tree just one time, but also annual pruning. This is why it's nice to grow multiple varieties. The tree's gonna be happy in her new spot here. That means more mangoes for us. Go higher there. And I may trim this more, but we'll start with this just to be able to sling her out of here. Figured it's a great day. We got some overcast weather here. It is warm, but that's Florida for you in August. Looks a lot better. So now, time to dig her up. Dun, dun. I can't get you guys somewhere in between here. Got Kiwi in the background barking it up. Something like that. All right. So we got a regular spade shovel and this little trenching shovel. First, I'll go around, get rid of all the spinach for now. Oh man, keep this tag here. Yeah, first I'm going to run around and make a nice little trench around it without stabbing the irrigation. What do we got underneath here? Longevity and Suriname. Those are my ground covers. And of course, a little bit of Biden's. It's all right. But yeah, for the most part, Longevity and Suriname spinach. Which if you don't know, you should know. Excellent ground covers, edibles, and they're great little pollinators too. Longevity is great for the butterflies. I just had a couple here, are big butterfly fans, and they were talking about different stuff, and I was explaining to them that also Longevity spinach is a fantastic pollinator. That one and Okinawa will bring out the butterflies, so try it out, folks. You got some Smilax in here as well. That's always welcome, right? You can eat the tips if you want. It's like a beautiful asparagus. No, they are edible, but it's trash, right? Well, it's an edible weed. Eat the weeds, but lots of longevity. Now we'll be putting those back in here eventually. What can we do on here? We're going to figure it out, folks. I am open technically, so we'll see if anybody pops in. Picking up some trash. Kiwi came by. What's up? And I capped the water on these other mangoes in here on the Fairchild and the Glen. No mas, bro. They don't get any more water. They're big enough, they're going to have to find it on their own. I mean, I still water the pots in here, so they're going to be able to get it that way, but all right. I had some loppers too, if I find anything too great, but the tree hasn't been in the ground that long, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Found a nice little squirrel's nest for us the other day. It was very cool. Roots ain't too bad in here. It's mainly sugar sand. Welcome to Florida. Besides the mulch that I put on top. Now the sun comes out, of course. I'm like, it's a great overcast day. No, it could be way worse. But it's still in the 90s. High 90s, 96, 97. That's what it is. What I'll do is, so I don't pinch that. Don't want to stab irrigation, I know, at some point. So we'll anchor that back there. In most trees, when you transplant them, something that's been in the ground for a couple of years, we'll have a little bit of a setback. Go and, oh no, it's not grown. It's like, no, putting out the roots again. It's just going to take a little bit. Patience. You want to help out? She's down here looking for something. She's like, worms, a snake, she'll take whatever she can get. I don't know if y'all can see her. Yeah. Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat as well. Now that the sun's coming back out, but we'll rock it until we can't. It's Sunday. Hopefully y'all are relaxing or doing something that's not as fun as this. I don't know. I just figured I'd go live and show you how we can stay entertained even while we're working. The work doesn't stop, folks. And I figured, let's savor now. I don't want to take a huge root ball because that's a lot of weight, so I'll be shaking a lot of this off, keeping the most important roots, but mangoes are pretty tough trees. Have I killed any on the move? No. No, I have not. I can't say that I've moved one this big, though, yet. I'd be lying saying that I have. But this is my largest one that I'm moving, but I bet you it'll be fine. Could I switch with the shovels? Sure. Use the tool for what it's for. That way I can pry underneath here. These mangoes love this sand. It's good stuff for them. See what we got here. She's out. Not much in there. But again, she's only been in here for like 3 years or so. I don't know, 2.5. Got one root that's held in this right here. Whew. It's hot out here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let me get some H2O. That's a nice size hole. Now, I'm gonna move these mangoes out of here. I need this gorilla to move her to the new location, or the old drag can also work as well. Let's see where we're at. There's not much weight to her. Come with me, folks. There's not much weight to her, so we'll go ahead and bring her. Let me show you where she's going. We'll put the phone over here in the shade so we don't overheat. But this is gonna be her new home once I go ahead and obviously dig the hole there. But back in here, next to the pink pomelo and the groomy. But we had to dig the hole and make it nice and neat for her. Not quite there yet, folks. Hang on. And of course, that's in full sun. So bear with me, folks. This one is going to be for patience. You can always watch it later on. Appreciate it if you are watching it live. Drop some comments or questions if you have any. Let's see. I really want to put a pina colada back in this place, but I think I'll wait. I may just have to use it for storage this winter because now I think I got more potted trees now. We'll see. All right. You going right into it? Come on, man. You got to go right into it. I don't want to take up your time, right? Or mine. Full sun. Crank up the neck fan. Sorry, Toad. I just saw Toad in here. You got to go, bro. You have to get relocated. All right. And the radish bed will no longer be a radish bed. That's where Miss Venus is going to go. I'll doctor it up and put some nice spinach back in there, but for now, put her down in there, give her some good water, and adjust later. And this is a little bit higher grade than the ground. I think we'll be all right. It's only up by like maybe 4 inches. I wouldn't mind anyways. Although we don't flood on this side or anywhere on this property. We are pretty high and dry, so no flooding issues as of yet. Let me say, 100-year flood. Nothing crazy yet. Am I telling you to go out and transplant a tree in the hottest part of the day? No. It's not very smart, y'all. Don't do what I'm doing. But I'm having fun doing it. Sorry. Let me grab some water. Whew. What's up? Who's up here? Take a quick 5. What you got? What you got? Question: which is the best avocado to grow in a pot? All right. I don't really want an avocado tree, but I wanted to stay small. Dun dun. So, small in a pot that I know of here is the Wirtz. Wirtz avocado is what they claim is the little cado. That's the one that say that they can do it. So totally up to you. I haven't tasted it quite yet. I have one working over here in a pot, and we'll find out. Now, supposedly, I've heard 2 different things. Some claim it doesn't grow bigger than 10 foot, and I've heard others say that they've seen it larger than that, I'll say. But let's find out, right? It's new to me, and a lot of people are growing it. I mean, if you guys know down below, post the biggest Wirtz you've ever seen. And that's Wirtz avocado, not like your warts. Like, no. It's different. This is avocado, you people. I know some of y'all be posting wart. No. Don't post any of that stuff on. Okay, but listen. Whew. Miss Venus is going to love this new place. Plenty of water. Plenty of neighbors. Happy neighbors. It's beautiful. Pink pomelo over here. We finally have a nice neighbor that's going to love encroaching on this. And I would love to have an excuse to cut back this pomelo by any means necessary, if you know what I mean. Have any for sale? Wirtz, yeah, we have actually. I think I have one now. Wirtz, Winter Mexican, Ooh La La, Florida Haas, and then Catalina. But yes, we usually carry them because of that, right? A lot of people don't want a monster tree, so I'll keep you over here in the shade. Let's see. What's the closest without the phone overheating, folks? Something like that. All right, and she goes. Then you tweak her to find out which way you want her the best. Set her and forget her. Now, was there ants in this bed? Yep. But like we do here in GTN, we'll control them. Or else. Something like that. And I can always get in. Adjust it a little bit more with soil underneath there. But I'll put a nice large stake in there. And we'll roll with it. If it doesn't work, she'll let us know. Some of you are like, how? Yeah, I mean, she'll be happy or she won't. Now, trust me, these roots will find their happy place. So, just going to try to get some of these weeds out of here. Weeds, like you said, weeds are friends. Some of these are helpful. Some of these, maybe not so much. But we'll take out some of them here. Push back the soil that was in here. And then I'm going to mulch this later on. And then I'll add in, like I was saying, the Surinoms and the Okinawas and longevities, because those are great ground covers for down below. If you haven't tried them, you need to, folks. That's exactly where they grow the best. Okinawa likes the shade, and then the longevity, put it out here in the front. It's good stuff. Take out all the junk. Look at that. She's already liking it. I can feel it. It's gonna be a great place for her. I'll bring in some water here in just a few. Soak it in. We got some Florida Bethany in here. Oh yeah, she's gonna feel just like a native. Welcome home, Miss Venus. There's already some Suriname in here, so we'll just leave that there. I'll come back and top dress it with stuff, but we'll give her some water now and tuck her in and give her a nice little story, you know. Make her feel nice and warm. Take the gloves off and get the soil in your fingers, man. Come on. Look at this, more Bethany. I like it, I like it. Now I'm covered in ants. Yay. No, not bad. Now it's crooked from the front, right? It's not too bad, folks. What do you guys think? Have I done this before? Do I make it look believable? Mission accomplished. You learned something, hit that like button. If not, all right, you get what you pay for. Sorry, folks. Let me get the H2O here. Oh my gosh, Kiwi found the other hole. Oh my word. Hey, she is over here dust bathing like little chinchilla. Oh man, I caught her. Took off running. Dang it, hang on here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and top dress it. You'll see the finished product, but I just wanted to show you quick little rip out and replant, but we'll let you know how she likes it here. She's gonna flesh out in no time though, you'll see. And maybe next year she won't give us as much fruit, you know, but the following year she'll be very thankful and we'll go from there, you'll see. We got others to go ahead and give us some for next year, so it's a gamble. But I do have to build a structure for this year. This year, without a shadow of a doubt, I do have to build something, even if it's small. That's why I went ahead and pruned her up. But yeah, this year, whew, got a little cloud cover. Questions? To swing by? Yep, no problem. You get the deal. Yeah, for sure. Also, yeah, we got Kiwi, we got Ro here. Listen, I was thinking, I know some of y'all are like, man, you guys got dogs back over there. I don't want to step and poop, and I get it. I know it's a big concern for some of y'all. And I get it, because you don't want to wear your nice J's out in someone else's backyard, and all of a sudden you step in that fresh stuff, right? Oh, you slip. Oh, yeah, you don't want to step in that stuff. So if that happens, listen, I'm pretty diligent. I'm coming back here and scooping. I scoop on the daily, right? I think I'm pretty good. I'm an eagle eye, whether it's, you know, poop or a little bit of the run. Sometimes it happens. Pretty good with it. Anyway, long story short, if you are that lucky customer, and some people claim it's luck, right? Some people say, hey, it's a lucky day if you step in it. Well, if it is you that's lucky, and by accident, right? I'll explain the rules. But if it happens and you do come by and you make the little step in it, then 7% off for you that day, bro. For real, 7% off. All right. Now, if it's by accident, there's no deliberate walking around stepping in. We got cameras. We're gonna find out for you steppers. I know. Some of y'all are gonna want that 7% off. But listen, I'm telling you, I know some of y'all worry about taking it back home. But no, we'll spray it off for you. But 10% off if you drive away with it. If you stepping in with your right foot and you get in the car and hit the same accelerator with the same foot, man, 10% off. I know, these rules are crazy, but dude, if you live on the wild side like that, 3% more for it. So that's only for the locals. That's only for pickup, man. All right, and that's only for the next 2 months. All right, joke, folks. Listen, I gotta get going. I gotta water this tree. We got stuff to do. Get out and grow something, man. Don't let the sun or these winds or any of this stuff fool you, man. You don't start growing for yourself. What are you gonna eat? Think about it. Later, y'all. Love you. Peace.